Emma was cleaning the attic of her recently deceased grandfather's house, a place filled with the memories of a lifetime. Inside an old, dusty box, she accidentally found letters tied with a faded red string, worn by the years. Curious, Emma gently opened the first letter, dated 1944, in the midst of the intense turmoil of World War II. The voice in the letter was her grandfather James, a soldier who had fought in the war and left behind not only physical scars, but untold stories. He wrote to a girl named Evelyn with sweet and tender words, expressing deep love and longing during those difficult times. Emma felt surprised and confused to learn that her grandfather's life was not just the ordinary story her grandmother had told, but that he had another love, a secret kept hidden for many years. She suddenly realized that these letters were not just words on paper, but a door to the past, pieces of an emotional and mysterious story she had never known. From that moment, Emma was determined to thoroughly explore her grandfather's story and uncover the secrets hidden in those letters from the past. After reading all the letters, Emma could not hide the confusion and curiosity within her heart. She decided to ask Margaret, James's wife, to find out the truth behind those mysterious letters. On a rainy afternoon, Emma visited Margaret in her small, cozy room. With a slightly trembling voice, Emma asked, "Grandma, do you know who Evelyn is? Why did Grandpa write to her instead of you?" The atmosphere suddenly grew heavy. Margaret was silent for a long time, her eyes shining with sorrow hard to hide. Finally, she sighed and told the story she had kept locked in her heart for many years. Evelyn was James's first love, the woman he had passionately loved before going off to war. When James left, their love, like thousands of other couples, was torn apart by war, leaving behind longing and letters never delivered. Returned from the war, life had changed drastically. He met and married Margaret, the woman who cared for him and helped him build a family. Margaret gently explained that the war had made life's choices difficult and full of silent sacrifices. The love for Evelyn never disappeared, but it was forced to give way to responsibility and the realities of life. Emma listened with a heavy heart, feeling both anger and compassion, realizing that love and life were not always as simple as she once thought. Through Margaret's story, she understood that behind those secrets were pain, difficult choices, and lives buried by war. After hearing Margaret's heartfelt confession, Emma felt as if a whole new perspective on her family's story had opened within her. She realized that James's letters were not only traces of a forgotten love, but also symbols of sacrifice and hard decisions in life. Yet, those secrets still troubled Emma deeply. She needed someone to share with, someone who could understand the swirling emotions inside her. Emma turned to Lucas, her childhood friend who had always stood by her through ups and downs. When she showed Lucas the letters, his eyes sparkled with curiosity and emotion. Lucas said, "These letters are not just words of love, but stories of people shaped by war and fate. Maybe the important thing isn't betrayal or secrets, but sacrifice and dreams left unfulfilled." Lucas's words made Emma think deeply. She began to feel that instead of feeling hurt or blaming, she needed to truly understand Evelyn, the woman in those letters, to fully grasp her grandfather's life and the pieces that made up her family's story. That determination led Emma on a new journey, where she followed Evelyn's traces through clues in the letters and people close to James. Step by step, Emma uncovered untold stories, lives forgotten by war and time. That journey not only helped Emma understand her grandparents' past better, but also matured her in viewing love, responsibility, and forgiveness. She realized that the past might hold many secrets, but how we face and understand them is what makes the strength of family. Search, Emma finally contacted Evelyn's family. Through their conversations, she learned that Evelyn had passed away many years ago, but fortunately her granddaughter was still alive and living in a small city across the coast. Emma decided to meet Evelyn's granddaughter, hoping to better understand the woman who once appeared in her grandfather's letters. The meeting between Emma and Evelyn's granddaughter was both solemn and warm. They shared stories about James, Evelyn, and the memories left in their families. Through these stories, Emma felt a special connection between the two families, bound by love and secrets that transcended time. Back home, Emma sat beside Margaret, and together, they read James's letters again. This time, instead of questions and doubts, their eyes held peace and understanding. They realized that the secrets of the past were not wounds, but bridges bringing their family closer. Emma gently said, "Maybe these secrets aren't meant to divide us, but to connect us and help us understand ourselves and our loved ones better." Margaret smiled and nodded, her heart full of hope and love.